I have officially dropped out. I think I should introduce myself first. Hi, I'm Naisha. I'm an artist and I dropped out of UAL a few months ago after going there for 3 years. Okay, a little history. I did my diploma in foundation in art and design, which I have completed, and then I started my bachelor's in painting. Halfway through the course is when I dropped out. The reason why I haven't spoken about it yet is because I wanted to settle down into my new life and sort of just be very confident with the decision I made before putting it out there on the internet for people to talk about, and so I don't second guess it, you know? Stuff written down, so let's get started. I had multiple reasons why I did this, but one of the biggest was just that I felt like I could be doing more. I basically felt stuck waiting for my life to start 2 years later, and then it hit me that I could just do it now. Because why would I not only waste money but also my best years and my time waiting for something when I could just get started on it now? I did learn a lot from my college, but at this point I just felt like my course wasn't benefiting me anymore. Now, things that helped me make this decision was that I always wanted to be self-employed. I knew I wasn't going to go for a job, so a degree wouldn't really help me personally. I was just doing this course for the experience and learning and maybe networking to an extent, but it was never about the degree itself. And over the winter break, I realized that I did want to come back to India after my course, so staying on the course for the sole reason of maybe living there in the future just didn't exist anymore. I was just lucky as hell that I started my social media journey when I was 15, so I already have an audience, which, thank you so much for being here, which would help me kickstart my career, and it has helped me. So those are the reasons why. The one thing that literally I'm sure everyone's wondering, what the hell did my parents say? Go get water though, because I've been talking for so long, my voice is raspy. Nice. I feel like I need to give you a little bit of background. I have always made academic decisions that are a little out of the ordinary for literally anyone. I left normal schooling to do homeschooling when I was 15 or 14. Yeah, when I was 14, to just focus on my art, and this was before social media. And then I wasn't going to do my 11th and 12th, but I ended up writing a high school level diploma, which is called GEDs, where I just prepared for 6 months instead of 2 years. And then I wasn't even going to go to college, but then I found out art colleges were a thing, so I ended up going to that. So basically my parents were already accustomed to me making academically diverse decisions. But I'm not gonna lie to you, of course, when I told them this, they were a little shocked. Well, the first time I was crying my eyes out because I felt like I failed society in some way. So they were really supportive. But in the next few days, you know, they had questions, and which we just had multiple discussions over it, and eventually they became really supportive, which is why I'm here right now. I do have to say, my parents being so supportive and my entire family in general about the decisions that I've made so far has played a huge role in why I'm here. But if you're watching this video reconsidering your decision, I just want to let you know that it is definitely okay. Just think it through. Think about all the consequences that you'll have to deal with, and if you have a set plan. Talk about friends too, because they're a big part of this journey. And honestly, I was shit scared to tell them. I didn't even tell anyone until I put in the form to drop out, because I didn't want anyone changing my mind. But surprisingly and thankfully, literally every single person I spoke to completely understood, was extremely supportive, and honestly they were like, you know what, we see it, we understand why you're doing this, and it made me so happy. Anyway, if you're wondering what I'm doing now, I am a freelance artist and content creator, and that basically pays the bills. And I have just started literally 3 months ago. So we're still getting used to it, we're still figuring it out, but it has been so good, and I am genuinely so happy with this decision. At the very start of after coming back to India, I used to be a little scared of telling people that I dropped out, but you know what, now I'm confident as hell. So when people ask me, I am very loud and proud of the fact that dude, I dropped out and I'm doing my own thing, and that's okay. I hope that gave you any clarity in anything that you were wondering or curious about or are going through yourself. I'm planning on making another YouTube video answering all of your questions, so if you have any, let me know in the comments. I think that's all I have for you today. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.